Okay. Make sure everything's set up. I think the audio is good. Music's working. It's a bit loud though. Let me fix that. I think it should be fine on your guys' end, but it is loud for me. Where's the volume for this thing? I guess I'll just turn it down. On the master volume, sure. Is there really no audio slider or whatever? Alright, whatever. So, yeah, I guess everything's set up and everything. So, welcome. Welcome to the Game Engine stream. Today is Friday. In the US, it's Black Friday. So I guess the shoppers can enjoy their day today. I think they stopped doing that whole... Actually, maybe I was speaking too soon, I don't know. I haven't shopped on Black Friday in forever, so I don't know. But from what I've seen, it seems like people are not going out shopping on Black Friday like crazy, like they used to be. Most people just order online. So I guess that's Cyber Mondays when it's really gonna get crazy. Anyways, welcome. I suppose I'll go ahead and get started. So the past 2 days I took a break. I had to cook some food for Thanksgiving, and then I ate some food. That was a lot of carbs and whatnot. I feel alright though, but yeah, that was a lot. So yeah, I think it's not really any updates to speak on right now. What I think it's because it's double clicking. Is it really? Okay. Thought there was an issue with my backspace. Let's see. Alright, so no new updates. Let's go and check the progress board. We'll talk about what we did last time, if I can remember. So, let's see. Alright, so okay, I remember now, yeah. So last time we fixed up some text editor issues. We added a info mode for the toast notification, which is kind of obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess it is how it is for now. Probably find a better solution for that later. One person mentioned having module or section labels, I guess, for the different log types. I might do that, but I think I'll take that more seriously when I refactor the log window inside the editor. But for now, it's fine. It's fine. And yeah, last time we fixed the undo buffer, so now each document has an undo buffer, so you can switch documents, and each document preserves its own undo, redo, Control Z, Control Shift Z situation. Fix redo issues, yeah, and then I fixed another issue in the text editor with the duplicate function. Control D is the chord it's associated with. So now I'm just gonna try and fix up these two. I'm not gonna go too hard on this. I'll try it for a bit. I mean, I say that, and then the stream is probably gonna be 9 hours with me spending 4 hours trying to figure this out. But I don't intend to go too crazy with this. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know? But I do intend on getting this alt up and down thing working today. Hopefully not too bad. I did learn some new ways of moving text around the text editor using when I was fixing these things or whatever, this thing. So hopefully this isn't too bad. And again, I'll make an attempt to do this, fixing some issues with the suggestion window inside the text editor. And after this, these are the last two board blocks in my way before I can start getting this in, if no other bugs pop up that are ridiculous, right? But hopefully not. Cross my fingers, right? So yeah, I think that'll be it. That's it for today. So let's go ahead and Make cat small. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start coding, but first I'm gonna, well, let me go and compile this. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick, so I'll be right back. And I compiled. I guess I didn't have to compile. It just ran. That's good. But yeah, I gotta get to the restroom really quick. Give me like 5 minutes. Oh, well, it's getting compiles. All right. So yeah, I'll be right back. Right. Make sure my Twitch is working. Give me a second. I'm just gonna check on my channel. Where is this thing? Okay, it looks like it's working. Let's see what the input delay for this is. It seems like it's stuck. What? Hold on. Oh no, it's working. Okay. I was confused for a second. Okay. There's something else I was going to check on Twitch as well before I continue. Oh yeah, how do I say? I always join, let's see if this thing's working. There we go. Yeah, I always join this dude's stream before I go in to my stream. I mean, sometimes I check around, whatever, but this guy is, like, pretty good. He knows a lot more about the stuff than I do. So. What was it? Okay, let me go ahead and close out Twitch. I was gonna do something else, but I can't remember now, so, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and get started back up. So I think I was checking out where I'm currently at. And yeah, we want to get this alt up and alt down thing working, right? So right now I believe it just straight up does not work. So let me check that. My mouse is messed up. Okay, yeah, so currently I have it disabled. So first thing is undisable it and start figuring something out. Right? Let's go to the text editor. Let's do H. Also, I'm going to close all tabs. Text editor. Just like that. All right. I guess this is the memoization, I don't know, structure that they do. I was thinking to myself earlier how I want to do the redo and undo functionality inside of the editor if I ever get to that point. So I suppose I'll take a note out of this, or maybe I'll go check out the memoization design pattern. So yeah, design pattern. But that might not be for a while. It's not a huge priority right now. I just added the notification toast as kind of a fun distraction. I'm glad I did it. It was nice. So yeah, alt up, alt down. I'm trying to remember. What did I call it? It's not move up, move down, right? Let me turn this audio down too. That is loud. Sure. Get palette is read only. Oh, shift text. Okay, here it is. Shift text up. And I believe I'm not calling this, or it's in a comment. I believe. There's no actual usages of it. Okay, yeah, it's not recognizing it, so I think I'm going to look for shift text up. There it is. Let's go ahead and, what is the word? Uncomment this. Yeah, and at some point I think I will take this input situation and move it into an event handler, so it's not rolling every frame. Right now it's not too bad, but I believe as it gets worse and worse, the problems will just get worse and worse, so gotta figure that out at some point. Anyways, let's see what we're working with currently. So I was trying to get undo and redo working, sure. Okay, it looks like I'm just working with one line at the moment. So I insert a line and remove another line. That's interesting. Okay, and it's different for text up and down. Okay. Okay, and it looks like it's removing the line above the current line. Oh no, it's wait. Hold on. What's it doing? Hold on. It's inserting this current line before this line. Okay, wait. So we're shifting up, right? So we're going up. So if we're shifting up, then we're concerned about ensure no out of bounds errors. Ensure no out of bounds. Go here, we're going to insert the line above. And this already checks to make sure that we're not trying to move an index somewhere where it should not be. If current line index is greater than or equal to... Okay, yeah, so this is checking both sides, which actually I don't think it needs to, but I'll just leave it because whatever. Yeah, because whatever. So we're inserting that line above, and then after it's inserted, that messes with the ordering. Yeah, and we need to do the insertion first, because if we remove first, there's no line to copy over. Or how do I say, if I remove the current line, then there's no way to copy it over. I'd have to like store it in a buffer or something, which I don't feel like doing. So yeah, this should move it up one and then remove the line, right? And then, okay, so then of course we move the cursor up, sure. And is there any return values from this? This just returns the line that was inserted, I guess. Probably should be some error checking with that, but yeah, then we remove a particular line that just does its own thing, I suppose. Interesting, this is a static assert. No, yeah, that would be an assert. Yeah, I agree with that one. Okay. Then move up, set cursor position to the new location. I don't know if that's... Is that necessary? I think it is. Okay. Then shift down should be the same thing. Okay, so let's just see if this currently works, like as is. Then I'll get the undo and redo working, and then that'll be the first step. And then I believe the logic for getting multiple lines shifting up and down should be exactly the same, except we're moving a bigger text buffer. Okay, and then yeah, I think the issue we were having with this was just figuring out which lines are to be deleted and redid, I guess. Yeah, and then that was where I got complex and I got confused, and then I gave up. So yeah, I don't know if I had a good solution for that, except for just thinking it through, maybe step by step. I might look at the other examples too and see what the intentions behind each call is, I guess. Yeah. Maybe writing out a diagram of this might make it easier for me to understand and also show to you guys or girls or whatever. If I say guys, I mean both. All right, so let's just check if the single line works right now. Well, it looks like that's working. Can't remember if down is broken or not. Okay, well they both work. No, yeah, Control Z doesn't work because I don't think we're storing an undo buffer at all. Okay, but it's working as of right now. So okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and deal with each step separately, right? And of course we're gonna go ahead and add this back. And the beginning of it is fine, that works, sure. Set cursor position, and then the state will preserve the current cursor position so we can move back, so that's fine. So don't need to worry about that. All right. And in both cases, we are removing the same text. So the only thing is we might need to add a new line to it. Let me go see what I do with duplicates. Line. Is it just duplicate? No. Because I just need to find it. Duplicate text, that's why. Sure. Alright, so we'll go in the case of multiple lines, so we're not worried about that. We want to worry about the simple case first. Alright, now it looks like we insert the line, right? We just need to make sure that we preserve this new line thing that's added. And then we append this. So I need to remember this. Other than that, I think that's fine. And then the coordinates are from current line -1, max column, to current line, max column. Interesting. I suppose that works, so maybe this will work here as well. Oh, hey Ethan. How's it going? I took a bit of a break past 2 days. Thanksgiving and whatnot. It's good. Show. Did you celebrate that? I think I remember you were saying something. I think something about Thanksgiving. Did you Oh, show. Yeah, I took a 2-day break because the first day I cooked bunch of carbs, bunch of macaroni, bunch of mashed potatoes, stuffing, and I should have made more vegetables, honestly. But then, yeah, next day, of course, I ate the lunch dinner, It's pretty good. So, how was yours? Was it good? Trying to figure out how I can. Wait, what? But yeah, I am good. Oh yeah, you said okay. That's what I was trying to remember. I was like, I remember you said something about like you were gonna go out or something, but I couldn't remember specifically what it was. Oh, for sure. You guys get a fresh one, or do you guys do the like were those like fake ones, whatever? We got a fig tree over here, so. Oh, that's good. Well, I think yeah, I remember you said you're in like the cold region, right? So that makes sense. You can get some nice looking Christmas trees over there. I'm assuming. Let me calm this one out really quick. But for sure, that's good. Farms, for sure. Well, what is it? Yeah, I'm kind of getting back into the flow of this today. I'm hoping. I know I've been pushing back working on the game for like a bit. I just kept running into things with the text editor that were annoying me. So yeah, these are the last two things. This one I might even fix bugs. I might even just push this back actually and not bother right now. But this will be my next thing. So I'm trying to get this Alt+Up down thing working. This is like my last little feature that I just was missing in the text editor. And then after that, I am going to start on Pong. So if I finish this soon, which is what, yeah, I was just coding, then I can just move on to straight working on these game levels. So that'll be fun. I don't really know what the game levels are going to look like. I don't really intend on going super crazy with it, to be honest. So my main sort of goals for that I guess are getting getting an AI for each level that's progressively harder, and then just making sure that each level looks distinct. That's about it. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to you too. I think, right? Yeah, accurate. Super accurate. I don't know. I just always love Thanksgiving for there's always a ton of food, but I've been acquiring stomach issues for the past few years, so makes it less fun. But no, it's a good time. The food's the main thing, right? Your family and whatnot, depending on your situation and whatever, or your friends or whatever. No, it's number one for me. Right. Using the term Indians too. But I feel you. But I'm not trying to be a social police or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting holiday, historically wise. well today is what is it called? National Trample People in the Mall Day, right? I don't know if people are still going crazy about that. I mean, I am part Indian, So I don't know. I guess so. Exclusively Indian, like 100%. I guess no. Yeah. My accurate representation of the holiday, I guess, is flawed this year. Yeah, yeah. We do have one purely white person, so I suppose so. What is good about being around that? Yeah, that is the main thing. I guess just take the good parts of the holiday, you know. I don't think I know anyone who's doing the full historically accurate Thanksgiving except for the bird, I guess. No, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna see if I get this done. I don't know. I might even just skip this, to be honest. It's not the most, this whole alt up alt down thing. It's not like the most important thing ever. The last stream I fixed some of the more insidious issues in my text editor or whatever, because I was having issues with the undo buffer per document and that was causing crashes. So not good. Well, the bird, I hope you don't find out. I believe. I'm sure someone somewhere is doing this unironically, and I don't know what to say to those people. So that's some hardcore cosplaying and whatnot. All right. So let me think. Right now, I was trying to figure out if I can get this undo and redo working for the shift lines up and down type of deal. They do shift and up and down. Right now, the undo buffer just doesn't memoize the undo and redo correctly right now. Let me see. I believe the insert line uses so this is the correct text, right? I believe that's fine. I just need to make sure this index is working correctly. And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm inserting a line previous to the current line, which doesn't change, then maybe I do -2. I really hope this doesn't cause a bunch of crashes. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna let you capitalize on that idea. You are the originator. So I think it's only right that you do it. I'm sure the areas around the east coast of the US might might have some people willing. Oh, wait, I'm not either. Okay, well, we'll get someone to do it. We just need to start checking everyone's location who comes into the chat. Are you on the East Coast? We got a proposition for you. Ethan, you gotta keep that to yourself. The bird's gonna start selling you a scheme. I don't know, isn't that where that whole thing started? The whole Thanksgiving tradition and whatnot. I suppose it could be West Coast too, but I don't know. Seems more historically accurate over there. Like people are more tied to that, more willing to, you know. The birdie killing me. Okay, hold up. Let me see if this works. Wait, I'm gonna try this on both. Let me see. So let's do this. We'll do removed. And I suppose I'll just remove at the correct place. Removed. Alright. So this doesn't change, but we need to... Actually, yeah, the line doesn't change, now that I think about it. So this should be fine. In theory. And this one goes one past. So we're actually going to do... Wait. Maybe +1. I feel like that's going to crash. Let's see. Okay. This seems wrong. You know what? Let me do +1. I just have this feeling that's wrong. Low-key just guessing. Let's try that. On this current session here? No, I'm just using my computer. No VMs here. Maybe I should be. Oh, for sure. Most of my data is... I have a separate hard drive, so I keep most of my data on that hard drive. I've been through the whole keep everything on your desktop phase, so... Which is fine. It's just... I once I have things on the desktop, I get really disorganized, so... Yeah, I had my alcohol ideas and whatnot yesterday. I try to only drink on holidays max, so I'm glad I didn't go too crazy though with the alcohol this year. The bird. Don't let them put you in an AA meeting, man. You'll start causing relapse. Okay, so let's see if this. Well, it won't work, but let's see. Yeah. Okay. So, well, okay, this got moved back correctly. So it looks like it inserted correctly. It just wait. See what happened. Let me find another script that's a bit more. What is the word? Dense, I guess. Yeah. I mean, low key, that's kind of been like my whole engine, just stalling making the actual game. I mean, I started this. What is it called? What is this? Wait, what? What? Hold on. No. Don't tell me. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, is my clipboard being specific to a file? No way. I mean, yeah, I started doing this engine on stream when I was like, okay, I think I'm close to, what is it called? Like things being more interesting and whatnot. Because a lot of the work I did previous to this in the engine was pretty boring to watch. I mean, this is arguably kind of boring, but I was like, okay, at least I'm getting close to being finished with Pong. I can actually work on getting it done soon. So the real contents. Get that here. Nah, I'm what is it called? I work fairly sparingly. I'm really trying to get this scripting thing working. I mean, not scripting, this Twitch and like engine thing working the next few months or so. What is it called? And how do I say? If I start day drinking, I feel like my girlfriend will be like, so you're not working like full time and you're day drinking? No, she gonna have a world of jokes to at my expense. Let's see. Okay, wait. So let me figure this out. Hold on. So if I do Alt+Up. Okay, so it looks like it's just not. Wait. I think it's just deleting the wrong. Okay, and then what is this? Okay, so Alt+Up and then undo. Interesting. I don't be interested to know anything about it. Oh yeah, it is already evening for. Yeah, I forget the time zone thing. Damn. I do look. You want to go to a bar. I've been to a bar like when I first started drinking or I don't know, when I turned 21 or whatever. I went to a bar with my friends, but this then I haven't done anything like that. But I do want to go to like a hella hyper masculine bar and just just have one of those days with one of my friends. Yeah, they have a lot of different ones. or I live somewhat near a like big city, so I can it's within like a reasonable drive or whatever. So they got a lot of, you know, what are they called? I'm trying to think of the word. Like this type of bar, I don't know. Like you know, cities like to have their like they're cosplaying as another type of bar or whatever. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I mean again I don't know exactly where you live or whatever, but I think, I think I remember someone saying that about like American bars versus, or I guess just American culture in general is like that, right? Much more like, I guess, willing to stop you in the middle of your day. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I suppose it's more friendly. I don't know. I'm a bit antisocial, so. It's cool chatting with you guys, but like in like real life, if I'm just going out some kind of I don't know. So okay, something is off. I, okay, let me split this up really quick. Let's split this up. Let me try something. Well, it seems like the new lines are working correctly. I don't see anything. I think I'm literally just, something is just off by one, and it's weird. So let me get rid of this one first, because I have a feeling this one's fine. And let me just see this one work. So if it removes something, then it should add it back. And if it adds something, it'll remove it when you undo it. So if you remove that line, we'll add one back, and then there will be a duplicate. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just a different. I mean, I can't speak to European culture. I haven't been, but again, from what I hear, it is just like a different what is it, like way you like approach things, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. My girlfriend wants to travel a lot, so I guess when we do that, maybe I'll come by and visit. Because I do like the approach of it not being so what is it, like in your face about everything. You can kind of mind your own business. Let's see. What did I do? Audio. Bruh. I also wonder if it's just like oh, shoot. I wonder if it's like the internet too, and just people are just less keen to go around and talk like that than they used to be. I don't know. I'm not a anthropologist or whatever. That low-key makes sense. Yeah. The more you get towards like the Mediterranean or whatever, it's more like go out be more social type of deal. Always the same weather, so. I can see that. If I move it over. Wait, what? Oh no, oh, duh. So this thing, Control Z. What? Yeah, so, wait. We Alt up, and then we Control Z. So it removes, so it adds it back. But it seems like it's adding it to the wrong location, which is interesting. I think. Oh wait, let me close this and reopen it. So I Alt up. And then the idea is this should go back below base window. So if I Control Z, okay, so that's already a problem. We should be inserting this past here, right? So yeah, let's fix that. So this is off, I believe. Travel plans. Well, my girlfriend's Filipino, so she wants to go back to the Philippines and visit, you know, family and whatnot. Sounds fun. But yeah, she's missing her friends and whatnot, so that's probably the first thing. And then maybe when we do that, how do I say? We'll head over to Japan and see how that is. So yeah, I think that's the first one, but yeah, she has a lot of places she wants to go. It just depends. I guess it's whatever she's feeling. I've always wanted to go to Germany. I am part German, so no, I've never been outside of my state. Oh no, that's a lie. I've been outside of my state, but I haven't visited like that. Like gone around and I've only gone out once. I did like a cross country type of thing and then came back. And I just drove through a bunch of like states and whatnot, and that was it. Oh yeah, I see this like the central city, right? I want to go to I think my dad told me that like my family's from like the Zurich region, so it's like the like kind of dark foresty area. So it's a bit. I hear it's like a bit quieter, but it's closer to like Switzerland, or maybe I have that wrong. I don't know. Check. Zurich region, but Berlin definitely is on the. Would definitely be on the travel plans for sure. I haven't had a good look at the maps of Germany in a while, so. Yeah. Zurich. I think yeah, Zurich literally is in Switzerland. Never mind. I always forget the borders for Germany. Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. It's a Zurich. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I think it's currently a part of Switzerland. So. I don't know if their regions changed at some point or whatever, like wars and whatnot or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, definitely want to check there. Yeah, it's straight up in a different country. Yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing in like history class how many times the German borders changed over like the years. It's like crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're all like right there, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing too. So I'm excited to go to the Philippines too, because it's a lot cheaper. I have a friend who's there right now with his girlfriend, so I can go visit him too. And yeah, it's fairly cheap. It's just the flight. So, but I do want to try some more of the foods. I got you. But I hear it's very pretty. My main thing, yeah, I was about to say, like I mainly just want to see the, like my girlfriend really likes the cities and then like trying out all the little shops and stuff. I like doing I just like the food and then seeing like the what is it? The landscapes. That's my main thing. Oh, you've been hiking there? Damn. Trying to make me jealous. That's mean. That's cool though. Like, what is it? Yeah, I've seen pictures. It looks crazy. Okay, wait. Let me see if I fix this. Try this again. That was the reason I want to check because and go to the Philippines. They have the city my girlfriend grew up in is very high, and I think it's called like cloud, kind of like a cloud city or whatever. The city is literally in a cloud, literally in a cloud. So what is it called? I don't know. I guess they have a bunch of like open air malls or whatever, where, well, you know, open air mall, so it's open, right? And then kind of like a public space, but they kind of enclose it a bit, but everything's kind of hazy and everything because of like the altitude and everything. Yeah, I always wanted to try going to Hawaii. They had some like federal jobs that they were showing in Hawaii. I was like, I want that. All right, so let's see if my assumptions are right. So if I do Alt+Up and then Control Z, well, that's probably not a good example actually. Okay, Alt+Up and then Control Z. Wait, what? Okay, wait, now I'm confused. Hold on, let me get rid of these. So let's get rid of all this. Why is the volume of this music going crazy? At least on my end. Okay, let me make all these distinct so it's a bit easier to read. Okay, yeah, these are all distinct. Okay, so we're gonna Alt+Up and then, so that worked. Control Z. Alright, cool. So this got placed back in the correct place. So now the main thing is I just need to get rid of this. And I think I'll be good. So, if I recall correctly, this does not work. Yeah, let's see. Okay, nice. That's cool, and he can show you around too. No, that's sick. Do you know which island you're gonna go to, or the one he stays at? Okay, let's see if this works. Let me get rid of this. So I don't care about this. Don't care about that. All right, let's Alt+Up. And then Control Z. Yeah. Okay, I think I might just remove the wrong. Wait. What? Okay, now I'm just confused. Hold on. Okay, so if I alt up. Okay, so I expect this load scene to be below this. So Control Z. Okay, we just deleted the wrong thing. So maybe we just need to go down one when we delete wood. I think I'm probably selecting the wrong thing. That's why it's breaking up this as well. So I guess move down one. Some of the ways is, you know, I didn't write this text editor completely. I grabbed it as a dependency, and I'm just kind of, what is the word, refactoring it until it's more or less mine. So some of the inner workings I don't fully understand. Oh, okay, good job. I remember there was that one that had those like volcano issues recently, or it was like, I think it was like a few years ago. I don't remember which island that was. I think it was the one that starts with an M. Let's see. Why mount that? Let me take a look too. Yeah, was it Maui? Was it Maui that had the volcano issues? Now I'm curious. Volcano. Yeah, I remember there was like the whole thing. I just didn't follow it too heavy. Hmm. I have a geologist friend too, so I feel like if I take him over there, he'll have a whole field day. Well, literally a field day. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, most of these issues are they're my mouse, not the engine. Mouse is kind of broken right now. What? Okay. Yeah, it definitely erased the wrong thing. Okay, so if let me get rid of this. So Alt up. Let's see what it deletes. Okay, it still deletes the wrong thing. Okay, maybe I went the wrong way, maybe? I don't know. Wait, hold on. I might try -2 in a second. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Wait, I think I'm doing this wrong. So -1 to here. Should it be going the other way? Should it be going the other way, maybe? Because currently we're only one away from this other one. Maybe I should be doing +2. That is a cat meowing. I'm gonna go grab her real quick. Let's see. Please don't pee on the bed, kitty. Let me just move all my bed stuff really quick so she doesn't pee on it. I'm not to get you. All right, let's see. This dang mouse. Okay. There we go. Alright, so Alt+Up, undo. Okay, you know what? Let me try +1 this time. Because yeah, I think I'm moving in the wrong direction. Let me try here. And then +1. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's literally the issue. It's like I'm doing +1 here. Okay. And then if this works, I will, what am I gonna do? Yeah, just copy it over to the move down code. Make sure everything works. And then I might stop at one line. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be too bad to get this to work with multiple lines, since I kind of figured out a better way to move multiple lines than the original way I was doing it. So maybe it won't be too bad. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. So we Alt+Up. We'll see. Still off. What is it delete? What is it deleting though? Ops, it's killing me. And this is the reason why I added this shift click thing, so my mouse isn't. I can just do that instead of having to control or do this dragging thing, because sometimes it double clicks. Okay. A single delete line shortcut would be nice as well, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. So let's do Alt+Up and then Control Z. Interesting. Okay, so not save that, just exit. Okay, let me try +1 and then +2. Yeah, because are these two apart if I go... Oh. These are getting kind of obnoxious. I'm gonna think about how I want to do that with the info. Let me just save this instead of keep doing this every single time. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and alt up. And that controls what? Must be something I'm not understanding. Bro, what? Oh, that's really messed up, isn't it? Oh yeah, and then wait, let me figure this out. So I had this idea, this engine idea in general. I don't know if anyone's here, but I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and run it, kind of run it by you guys really quick. I'm not gonna implement this now. I'm gonna implement it probably later when I want to add more organization, I guess. For sure, yeah. I wanted to run it by you because I was watching someone talk about, or someone was doing, I think, a GD script tutorial, and I was kind of watching it, and I was getting a little bit jealous of like how organized GD script was, and I realized if I wanted to achieve the same thing, I'd have to do a lot of compiler work, and I was trying to think of a way to not, how do I say, to deal with the organization, right? So to be more specific, let me kind of show you what I mean. So if I bring this over here, right, and I have one GD script, right? I'm not gonna do this now. I'm gonna do this later when I need more organization. So this is just kind of me brainstorming. So a GD script will have like a func, right, and then some, well, I don't remember the exact syntax, but then you have a func name. Right, and then of course, I think it's a Python-based kind of thing, but I'm just gonna... Wait, why is it? You know what? Let me do this in... just... GitHub. A bit easier. Okay, so... we'll have like a func or whatever, func name, right? And then a bunch of statements. Right, and then you can have multiple functions in the same script, right? And then you can have exports for like an integer, and then a is equal to 2 right here, and then you can export this particular integer, and then a will become available in the editor, so you can modify it and whatnot, and it just becomes available, and it's really clean the way they do it, right? And I was thinking, okay, wait, because my scripting system, the way it works is I just have one single function per script file, right? And in order to get this kind of situation to work and be super dynamic like this, I have to do a lot of compiler work. And then, yeah, they have, how do I say, like integers that are specifically associated with this system, right? And then these different functions can kind of latch into the engine in different places. So you can have this one be the on update, and then you can have this one be the like on input, whatever, and then you can have this one be the, I don't know, random private function. And then you can call this random private func in these different ones, and then these can be attached in the engine and used, yada yada yada, right? And I was just thinking, I was like, how do I get kind of like a similar level of organization, but just keep sort of like this like one function per script deal, because I like this, right? Like I like just having one function per script, right? But I also kind of want to have this like idea of having multiple functions that are like easily accessible in one section, right? So you can kind of like make this one script for one system, right? So if I could think of an example, right, it's like if I was in a 2D game, right, and then you started the single player mode, and then in that particular level that you like jump into, right, they have a time system or the sun like moving up and down, and you have a bunch of like environment stuff that happens because of that time of day, right? That's kind of a thing that would be a project level thing. I wouldn't be able to anticipate that in your project, right? And the way the one guy had it organized is he had all these functions together, like, and this kind of all defined that one system. And I was like, damn, that's clean. You know? And I can't really do that with my current system. So the idea I had, right, was to make a system object, right? And also make a group object. So the system object, right, kind of basically like the internals of it, it's basically an asset. So like you have a system asset, right? You have a system, and then in that system, you'll have like an on update, like on like init, terminate, right? And then any other on event, like you can do on ePress event, or on mouse event, right? Or like on app tick, like if your game is ticking or whatever, right? So you would define this as an object, and then you would associate scripts with each of these, right? Now the thing is, right, like each of those, so this is cool, right? You can kind of define a system, and then like you can kind of choose which events you want to be associated, and then which, if you want to add an on update to it or whatever, you can kind of all associate it into that one system, and then you can label this system object as like a time system, right? That would be the name of it. But the thing is, you have all these like free floating scripts, right? So like all of my scripts are flatly defined. Or let me get in my script editor. Yeah, I have all these scripts just flatly defined. I do have like these kind of group things going on, but they're only visible for these scripts. They're not like a globally visible thing. So this is kind of how you organize the scripts in my engine currently. And this is kind of like a kind of a early version of the groups idea I'm gonna get into. But realistically, there's not really a way to organize these in a way that's like meaningful. You're just kind of like putting them in groups and then kind of just being like, sure, why not, whatever, right? But you could like create some scripts and then associate them with these individual like locations, right? So you can have a script associated with on update, terminate, and of course, if you wanted to like open up the first game level, you open it up, you call init, and it starts that system, and then when you exit the game level, you terminate or do whatever you want, right? So that way you can kind of build up more complex systems, but they're kind of all contained in like one section, right? But again, the scripts themselves are free floating, so that's an issue. And also you might have assets and just different, like you might have textures, you might have audio, you might have a bunch of things that are just associated with this particular system, and you don't want it to just globally be available. That's where groups come in, right? So you have these groups, and then the idea is they're kind of like nested groups. So you could have like, for example, I don't know, like a level 1 entity 1, right? And then of course you now understand that, okay, like this is the entity 1 group, right? And then all of the assets inside this group are relevant to that entity, right? So you have like textures, animations, But the nice thing too is it's nested, so that like a lot of the properties that are in level 1 are also accessible for this entity 1, right? So it kind of makes like kind of like a class hierarchy kind of thing going, but there's no strict classes, right? But it kind of gives you a way where you can also put scripts in here, and then these scripts are only associated with this group namespace right here, namespace group, whatever you want to call it, right? And that way you can kind of associate particular assets with a particular system or whatever, and then you can like put a like this particular system, like a time system group, and then all of the scripts and assets that are relevant to this can kind of be fall under the same group. So you can kind of get some organization going there, you know. And then like on my side, like on the script side, I can kind of like restrict the usability of different scripts based on like their visibility, right? You can make one script only available within this particular group, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was the whole idea. I'm not gonna implement this now, but this was like my idea for dealing with like increasing complexity in the engine. But the main thing too is that like all of the assets, all of the animations, all of the scripts can all be put into like one group or whatever, right? And then you know that everything, all of those assets just fall under that category, right? And of course, you have these systems which, you know, can like do their own thing, and then you can keep things organized, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, like what do you think? Right, yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. It was just like something I thought of the other day, and like I wasn't really sure, you know. Again, Pong doesn't need that. Like, I'm just gonna finish Pong, but like once I get into other games that need that sort of organization, I was thinking, okay, how do I organize that? So yeah, I was also thinking too, maybe there could be like an option where the groups reflect the directory structure. Organization. That's the main issue. And also the systems is just sort of like a more formal way to define like, you know, a system, like inits, terminate, and then like what events is it hooking into while it's on, right? And the groups just, yeah, they just keep things like organized so that you can kind of take different assets, right? And then like just associate, like every single one of these assets will have like a group that you can associate it with. And then that way they're kind of restricted to that particular group, right? You can't use them outside of the group, and it keeps the organization like better, right? Instead of having everything globally accessible to everything, which could get really messy. Oh yeah. So the systems would just be the systems, right? Like, of course, you could have like an animation system, a rendering system, whatever. That's like engine specific systems. And my systems would be like an object that, how do you say? How do I read in text editor? Yeah, you know, like you can serialize, and then like the user can define them or whatever. And for the scripting part, essentially, if you have a particular script, the script also follows this group logic, right? So if I go to the asset viewer, or if it's even there, I don't know. Oh, here it is, yeah. Yeah, each of these particular assets could also have a group, right? And then if you have that asset in a group, and then maybe you lock the visibility into that group, that asset is only available for that particular group. And if you have a script inside of that same group, it can access those assets, right? But objects that are outside of that group can't access it, right? And then of course the groups are hierarchical, right? So you can have like it's like a tree structure. Yeah. So you can kind of have like a nested group inside. So you have like, the idea is like maybe if you have assets or like objects that are specific to a particular scene, right? Like if I have a scene, and then like say I have this scene has like level 1, whatever, I could put a directory called level 1 and then put all the assets that are relevant to that scene into that level 1 directory, right? And then make that a group, right? And then everything stays self-contained inside of that group, right? And if I have a system, I can like put it directly in here. And of course, if there's things that I want to use more generally, I can pull it out of the groups and then also keep them public, and then everything can use it. Yeah, so similar to how it is right now. But yeah, if you open up like a particular script, right, and it's in that group, then yeah, all of the assets and everything will be centralized into that group. And then the other thing is that like all of this is only relevant. Well, the systems of course are relevant for like the runtime, right? So you would use the systems or whatever, but the groups are only for the editor. So all of this semantics that I add does nothing to the runtime, right? These are all just distinctions that I add, and then the compiler checks when I'm like compiling, right? But I compile when I export the game, so that like doesn't matter to the runtime. The runtime just sees assets, it runs it, and it's good, right? But here, of course, if you use the wrong asset in the wrong place, it'll yell at you, say, hey, what are you doing? This is private in another group. So yeah, that's pretty much it with that. But yeah, I don't see that being relevant until I start having a more complex game, but I think that'll be my approach for this. And then I think when you're like when you kind of have the groups and you're messing with them, it'll be kind of like this tree structure. So you can kind of like have a group, and then you'll have like all your assets that are associated with this group, and then you can have like nested structure or whatever. I think I have an example of how it's up to, where is it? Well, I don't know, but this thing already works for like the end case, whatever. So this visualization already goes all the way out. So I could just associate it with this, and then maybe be like, okay, make a new group here, make a new group, or oh, add an asset to this group, whatnot, you know. And then again, another idea I had too was you can actually maybe set an option like somewhere here if you have like a group editor, and then you make the groups reflect the project structure. I think that'd be sick. So then all you have to do is just, instead of like messing with them in the group editor, it'll like close off the group editor, and then anything you do in the assets directory, like if you make a new like folder, that folder will reflect a group. I feel like that would be sick. And then you can turn it off and on, like however you want to do it. But that way you can just move assets around in here and make new folders, and they will automatically become groups. But that's a little, like further ahead. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I just wanted to talk about it. I had the idea the other day, and I was like, I don't know. Oh yeah, but you're talking about for entities. But actually, that would be cool to put them together with the entities in particular. But or I don't know. Maybe, okay. Let me not. I think I know that. And it's because I have seen the end groups, but I didn't look all the way into them. No, they have it in the. I think in the wiki, right? I meant to iterate multiple components at once. Wait, let me see. Okay. See, I know views, yeah. Yeah. Groups are meant to. So how long is this? Full owning group. It's called. Are you talking about groups for the ECS? Is that the one you're referring to? Because I know Ent has a bunch of different things it supports. Because yeah, this is the ECS groups, I believe. Or I know Ent isn't just an ECS thing. I got you. Okay, I'm saying. Oops. Registry group position. Okay. Multiple components at once and to offer alternatives to multi-type views. Okay, so it's an alternative to multi-type views. Okay, then like this seems similar to whenever I do like the multi-type views. Required to get ownership of components. Required to get the ownership of this. So this Windows. Oh, okay, so you can define your own things, and then of course you can get your own performance and performance benefits from this. But that's just if that's what you're intending in your, or what makes sense in your particular use case, right? Because of course there's runtime views or multi-group views. Okay, I think I use that a lot, but the system might not be optimized for that, but you can tell it to optimize it with these groups. Both transformers are down, or if they just pay the price also for things they don't want, and these since they aren't like much. This one cannot easily. Nice to have feature groups that they have been put in. The rare should be the magic of what is it called? I forget the underlying data structure that they use for this. Because I remember that Flax uses, what was it? Was it templates? Or I don't know, I forget what it is. It's not like not C++ templates. They have like a name for it. Archetypes, that's what it was, yeah. And then I can't remember the data structure they use. Interesting that it doesn't have any memory issues though. Let's offer a bunch of to get the number of entities. To use store groups for the oh yeah. Well, that makes sense, yeah. You create the group prior to loading any data because you have to reorganize it. Okay, interesting, it doesn't have any memory footprint issues. Group.get. Okay, so we're iterating through the entities. Then we do group.get. The entities can be excluded from the parameter list when received through a callback, and this can, since they are oops. Oh yeah, well, now I'm curious. So, how do you deal with systems in your engine? Because I don't have an explicit way I deal with it right now. I just kind of call my on updates and that's about it. I've seen some different ways that people do it, and I was thinking about it, but I never got like a full setup for that. Create as similar to a phone, but relies on indirection to get components on. But oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's indirection, so sure. Oh, it's nested. Okay, so that's what you're talking about, yeah. That is sick. Yeah, the basic idea is pretty similar. And he's going over the, of course, over the domain of the ECS, but this is trying to keep the data easily run overable, I suppose you can say. That's cool. The person's in a service allocator. Okay. You have a service allocator where it signs up for things. Yeah. Maybe I should do something similar as well. Then I can make it more efficient. So how do you make the actual function calls though? You request for systems there, and in the system, in systems, you sign up for things. Oh, right. Like, if you're making a call for an update, like, are you using a functor, or and then you're just like looping through all the on updates? Yeah, because for me, I just make the actual function call and call it a day, but in order to make it more clean like that, I probably would. Oh, you're saying, can I say the question again? Like when you want to actually, because you said you sign up, right, for system, right, and then wait, you request the system there, and in systems you sign up for different things, right? But when you're making the actual on update call, right, like say you're doing animation system on update, or you're doing rendering system on update, right, are you using a functor, like a function pointer, or like how does that like actually look? Because that's the only way I could think of actually making that final call. Like you go through all the ones that have signed up, and then you just call their on update functor. Or functor, or what is it called? Their function pointer. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I just what was it? I assumed that would be the only way to make that dynamic, right? Or where you could like request it and then do all that stuff. Yeah, at some point I gotta get something similar to that. It'd be really nice to turn off rendering. Just see how that goes. Or it'd be cool you could like turn off systems at runtime and just see how that changes things. Because I think like Unity has something like that, but you have to like change the actual, like it's more of like a build process type of thing, and then it will export specific DLLs depending on what choices you make. You kind of have to like read into that or whatever. I was also wondering if there was a way to like make certain systems more permanent, but then if you do make them more permanent and you do some sort of like macro thing where it exports in a specific way, then it gets kind of locked in there and you can't change it. But maybe that's the intent. But yeah, I don't know. See how that would be. Yeah, I guess I'm just getting ahead of myself. I don't know. The system handles the window update, and so that needs to be handled, right? Sign up for events for the window that you might want to use later. Right, like if you have a input or whatever type of event you have in your system, you would sign up for that particular thing later, right? But the actual system itself would be like a initial thing, and then you move on. So Windows updates. But of course, something in the actual render loop has to call that Windows on update, right? And I'm assuming if you're making them dynamic, it have to be a functor. And if you weren't making it dynamic, you wouldn't do that, right? It just depends on what you're doing. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking like of the actual like final thing. I'm like, okay, so what actually happened at the end of it, right? But for sure. All right, well, this is still broken. That's not cool. Wait, now I'm confused. So was this the one that was broken? Hold on, let me control Z real quick and see something. I'm so dead. No, yeah, okay. Okay, no, this was already working. What am I doing? This is the one that's broken. Right? Wait. Okay, if I bring this all the way back. Yeah, so I'm messing with this when I feel like I should be messing with it. No, yeah, this was fine. What am I doing? Okay, so remove, and then it will add it back. Yeah, that part was fine. Okay, so this. Okay, let me build this and see. I think I was messing with the wrong side because this was already working, and then I kept messing with it. This is what I'm supposed to be messing with. Okay, maybe that's why it wasn't working, and it was still deleting the exact same spot. Silly me. Yeah. AG scene. Audio. Okay. So if I do this, and then I control Z, I'm expecting it to leave one there. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. And this needs to get removed. Okay. Okay. I see the error in my ways. So, no, this needs to get undone. And then... let me try going this way. So, we're doing this, and then we do -1. because it seemed like it was just deleting the wrong line off by 1. Let's try that. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Wait, didn't I save this? .kg audio. Save. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. Interesting. What? Okay. So if I move this up, I expect this play music to be down here. What? Okay. Maybe I'm selecting the wrong things or something? Hold on. Yeah, what? What is that? Oh, that is weird. Okay. Okay, what's actually happening? So if I go up and then Control Z. Whoa, okay. And then if I get rid of this, -1 to here. Okay. So again, if I get rid of this and then run it, this should still work. I'm trying to figure out what is it removing though. Okay, so this. Yeah, what, okay, that works. What is it removing? Okay. Try this. I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue at this point. What's wrong, Kitty? Oh, hey, yo, Shy Assassin. How's it going? Nice to see you. I took a Thanksgiving break, so. Mau, Kitty. Mau. You okay? Yeah, my cat just became very active when you came in, Shy Assassin. But yeah, how's your past few days been? What is going on? What in the heck? Okay, so Whoa. But why did this get moved over here? Bruh. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I remember your engine source code was pretty modular. You said you had things in different places and whatnot. That's a pretty good way to go about it. I think I will take that approach more when I start doing my rendering. I got you. So you can kind of put it up as its own little thing, and then it's sort of just available. Yeah, I think it's normally how people do it. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Oh, yeah, because it's 2 lines up, so it's probably, yeah, that's definitely an assert. I knew this section I'm working would be an issue, but damn, it's the order this happens in. That's why. I think the order that this occurs in is not the same. Is not the same order where the undo works, so it's causing some issues. Actually, let me go look at undo really quick. Somewhere in here. Here it is. Wait, no, it does. No, yeah, actually, no, yeah. It takes the add buffer and then it deletes things first, and then it adds things. So yeah, that's in the opposite order. I mean, true, but then your code's a lot more presentable as its own little module. And generally speaking, that's just kind of better software architecture. So, I mean, I feel like the more you do it, faster it goes, right? I'm sure you'll be all right. But yeah, it's nice that you posted it online. I think I think someone else said though, they're like, I refuse to post my source code online, feeding the AI. I guess I can argue with that, but eh. Fine. Yeah, I think I'm stumped, honestly. I think I am. So I think I tried every permutation of this. Okay, wait, let me try -2. Let me try -2. Let's see. Might be on the word sandwich. Might be on the other side of this, but it's working. And then do -1, I guess. Let me scroll up really quick. Wait a sec. Oh yeah, the bird. So what you got going on right now? Like, are you coding? Are you chilling? Harder this way. Nice hack I found to get. Let's just put a swear word in the comments somewhere. They're like, we will not deal with this immoral shit. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I that was my bad. I forgot you mentioned that. Hmm. Well, yeah. Mad unfortunate. Like, unironically, mad unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. What was it? Um, I'm part black, part white, and part Native American. So I guess there's like an internal war going on inside of there. Oh my. Yeah, the entire like history and the way like it all kind of shakes out is just, I agree, it's weird. And the way everyone deals with it nowadays is, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're getting better. They stopped doing Columbus Day. I remember that when I was in elementary. But I didn't care. I was like, hey, I get a day off. Wicked. Just give me my day off. Or what? Okay, I think I'm gonna give another like 20 minutes to this text editor thing, and if nothing works, I think I give up. It's fine, I'll try it again later. Because what the hell is this? It's like slicing the thing in half, like it doesn't, but why? It's something I'm misunderstanding about the way it's undoing and redoing. It's probably the order. It's probably the order. Like I did one first and the other one. It's like messing up the buffer. But again, I don't know how the buffer. Maybe I should do like a breakpoint through the undo and see. Maybe I should do that. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, leaf barracks. Hey, oh, what is it? I just watched it, or I just like did a I watched a few episodes again. Vinland Saga. Hey, that's just fire though. Per file edit buffers. I am, yeah. Yeah, the thing I'm dealing with right now is like that whole per file thing. I already got that working. It is chillin'. So I can kind of show you it working too. I'm really happy that's working now. So I can do like a duplicate over here, and then go back over here, do some, I don't know, copy and paste, right? And then go back here, and then I can undo. So that works. And I believe that works. Yep, it works. So that part's good. The issue I'm dealing with right now, I'm trying to do like Alt up and Alt down, and it works, but the undo buffer is foiked. So I like it to be unforked. But yeah, I can't. I don't know. I feel like my brain's not in it. I'm not gonna lie. Doing this weird slicing thing. I don't know. Vinland Saga, let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, people will be like, they're like, I don't like the season 2. It's too boring. I'm like, dude, that's like his what is it? His whole moment, right? Like, bro. Starts off the adventure. Yeah, I can't wait till the new season. Are they on season 3 yet in Japan? Finland Saga. Oh, season 3 has not been confirmed. Well then. Well then. Yeah, this audio is loud. What is going on? There we go. Alright, I give up. I give up on the old stuff. I'll fix it later, but I'm gonna put a note for myself to try the deep breakpoints. Try breakpoint. Inside undo / redo. Functionals. The answer probably lies there. Maybe, hopefully. And then I'll move this over into the small wanted features. Yeah, there we go. Stuff. Pretty sure I watched the ending of since months. Well, the what is it? Like he's like, I don't know. Like the main character, he's like, yeah, like we about to embark, right? I mean, I suppose that could be anything. I don't know. I mean, that's cool. I do love how metal it is. I think you guys got his inspirations, right? All right, create game levels. I don't think there's anything for me to push here. Or is there? Wait, what did I change? What is this? EC. Oh, I fixed a bug. I guess I'll push this code. Real quick, let me use the restroom. I think my cat wants to leave the room too. So, BRB. All right. All right, so let me go ahead and push this code quick and then move on to the next thing. What did I do think it ignore? Oh yeah. Add exports project directory to .get ignore. Yeah. All right. Files. What did I do? File system. I think I had like an error or something that occurred, and I forgot to put EC here. So fix bug where the EC and file system.cpp when not using error code. I guess. I don't know. Editor app. What is this? Current path export. Oh yeah. Export. Change default export directory to what is it? Gargano/export. Yeah. And editor app. Last thing. Oh wait, yeah, actually I should fix this. So let me figure out wherever I use this and go ahead and just remove it for now, because it is undefined behavior. Do still need to fix this shit. There we go. Hey, maybe the scripters will stop. Get out of here, AI. Attempt to... What did I do? Get undo buffer working for oh no, I didn't get them working either way. Never mind. Attempt to make alt plus up slash down undo should redo. Should this work? Still working. Next editor.cpp. There we go. Alright, and then attempt to get alt plus things messed up. Plus up slash down working. Index editor. And other small fixes. Alright, cool. So, time to do something new. So, yeah, we're gonna do this. Let me pull this back for a second. And let's add a few things. Alright, so the first major thing I wanted to do for Pong before I actually make the levels is, and now that I'm actually working on the project itself now instead of just working on engine code, it's nice. I need to organize my scripts. Refactor scripts. Scripts and Pong. Right. And I didn't really, usually I plan these things a bit better, but I did not. So I suppose I'll just be winging it. But maybe I'll figure something out right now. But the major, well, again, let me put something after this. So after I refactored the scripts, what's next thing for the game levels thing? I guess I can add level 2, 2, and 3, right? Just create them. Doesn't have to be super complicated, just make them a thing. And then, oh yeah, fix, how do I say? Fix raycast issues with AI, right? So basically there's just some issues with the calculations for figuring out where the ball is going to end up, because the raycasts are a bit inaccurate compared to the actual physics simulation. I have some ideas on how to adjust that, so, but I figured that was more going to be a design thing rather than a engine feature thing. So yeah, I'll physically make the levels first, just make them a thing after I clean the scripts. I'll fix the AI so that it's more accurate. And then the last thing is make AI harder based on the current level. And then that should be it for make 3 game levels. Reorganize your patch scripts, add level 2 and level 3, fix recast. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. So this. Let me just look at the scripts right now and then just see like what's going on. I'm kind of thinking when I want to work on networking if I should get the engine compiling on Linux. Yeah, because it's gonna be like a whole thing. Kind of getting ahead of myself, but I don't know. Windows servers are more expensive. Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know. All right. So, scripts. So basically these are the general scripts, I suppose. One thing I was thinking was I want to have scripts that are specific to the scene, right? So if you're in the gameplay scene, you run certain scripts. If you're in the main menu scene, you run certain scripts, and so on, right? Of course, for the entities, I have the AI player. I have the AI player, and then AI player has its own scripts for managing the AI state, or that gets called for the. Wait, what? I don't know here, right? Open in text editor. Yeah, so you have this one. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We have an on create, layer 2 on create. What does this on create do again? Kind of forgot. This is in project layer 2. Layer 2 on create. Does this actually do anything? It just checks if we have a component, which is fine, but I mean, yeah, I suppose you might not have a rigid body component. Transform is kind of assumed right now. Let me see. Current entity dot has component. Yeah, I don't think I have a has project component going, but Yeah, if I wanted to add more safety, I definitely could, but for now, like, I don't think I need these scripts. So, yeah, I might just go ahead and remove this. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove this. This is unnecessary. And then, basically, we're going to go to player 2 on create. Let's go ahead and delete the script. There we go. So, okay, so I guess it existed in level 1 and in main gameplay. Sure. Yeah, it was useful. Nice. Level 1, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So that one was a copy. On updates, let's see. What does this do? No, this is important. This is networking stuff. But that actually reminds me that the networking stuff I probably should have a variant specific to networking issues instead of always running networking code in every frame. So that's a consideration. Just don't know exactly how I want to handle networking. There's a few different, or from an organizational standpoint, I'm not sure how I want to handle it. I was watching the Cherno's recent way he was setting up. He was mostly doing like server-side logic, which is cool. And I think he is doing a lot of his serialization of data through C#. His scripts. And I suppose he's just ending custom ones. Yeah, I don't know. Custom data with script is going to be interesting. Oh, with networking is going to be interesting. So separate, or let's see, only run network code in networking and online mode. Probably a consideration. Probably add a third tab, like maybe like open this current script, maybe. I don't know, that'd be kind of useful. Okay, so this is just networking code. So this is handle sending position / direction information to other clients, right? And then I have this function for, yeah, this is user slot 1. I was also thinking about adding maybe like custom enums at some point. Again, I don't really need to worry about it right now. I kind of don't care, but when all this kind of grows in complexity, the custom enums will be nice. Yeah, maybe I'll add that as a feature. Just put this in my wanted features somewhere. It wouldn't take too long either. Add custom enum. Right. What do I? You gonna come back in, Kitty? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm thinking there should be a script for handling like the sending of network code, right? And then maybe instead of having a player 2 on update, I'll have a yeah, there's a lot to consider with this. I don't know. I'm thinking I want like unique scripts I'm gonna call per level, right? So I'll have a particular set of like on updates scripts for the main gameplay, which I'm probably gonna rename the script to, or the scene to maybe local multiplayer scene, because that's more accurate. Let's see. Let me get rid of the on create for this one as well. Yeah. Well, let me read this one really quick. On create, huh? Player 1 on create. There we go. Yeah, this is super necessary. Let me save because I might crash. You never know, but hopefully not. All right, so we want to delete the script. So let's go on create. Okay, cool. Gets rid of it, and then it only serializes. Yeah, nice. It only serializes the relevant scenes. That's good. All right, let's just see if that compiles. I don't know. I don't think I explicitly call on create anywhere else. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. There we go. So it doesn't get called in there. Nice. One update still relevant. Still relevant. Yeah. Rebuild. Hey, nice. Yeah, those toasts are actually kind of useful. Nice. Alright. Okay, so it seems like it compiles. Let me go ahead and try it. There we go. Attempting TCP. Error while attempting to connect. No connection could be made because the target machine naturally refused it. Yeah, because I think it just tried to use a loop back address or something. And I don't have a server available. Ooh. Alright, so let's do local. Okay, seems fine to me. A little laggy. Kind of ridiculous for Pong, but whatever. Alright. Cool. No single player. This is the only other one where this is relevant. Oh. Failed to calculate AI terminal location. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that happens when the collision angle is too steep. And I think it just does like a default thing or whatever. It's gonna warn me about that though. Yeah, I see. Like sometimes the calculation's off on the paddle, so most of the time the pedal is just too slow because I haven't given it a speed boost. But yeah, once I give this thing a speed boost, yeah, it's gonna be undefeatable. Oh, shit. Okay. I haven't made it trigger it yet. There. Okay, well, I know what's happening. Anyways. Nice. Alright. So uncreate's gone. That's cool, because yeah, it's not really relevant anywhere. Let me check the networking scene really quick. So scenes. Level 1 scene, main gameplay scene, and then main menu. Okay. Yeah, I forget if I have like a duplicate scene function. I should probably add that. Actually, I think I do have a duplicate scene. What am I talking about? So if I go here, I can. Do I have like a create scene dialog? Or I don't think I do. Yeah, I can create a new one, but there's no like specific asset dialog like I have with my other assets. Like if I create a game state, it opens up dialog. But I think when I create a scene, yeah, it just opens up this file system thing. So that's the only way I can specify the name of it. Maybe I should add a duplicate scene deal or whatever. Let me think. Yeah, I suppose so. All right. Let me just add that real quick. It's a pretty easy add because I already have the actual backend duplicate thing working, because that's how the editor works in general. There's no other scene to load in. It just duplicates the scene and then runs that in the runtime. So let me see. That way you don't mess with any data in the original scene. Trying to think of where I'd make these calls. I think, okay, it's in the script scene editor panel. Editor panel. Okay, and I think it's. Should render really quick. Oh yeah, it's in the main. It's the header panel. Wherever I initialize the header panel. Probably here. All right, there we go. So create new scene. New scene. So let's just add one more. I guess I'll put it right here. Alright, still does that. Kind of hate that, but whatever. Alright, so maybe I'll add like a duplicates scene dialog. And then I think duplicate scene dialog probably takes in a should I make it generic or should I just duplicate the main scene? I'll make it generic, I guess. So I'll do s editor app m editor scene. Or is that private? It might be private. Yeah, super private. Well, does this friends? Yeah, scene editor panel's a friend, so it should have access to its data. Oh, but we're inside of a lambda, right? Right. I guess this one could take in a reference as I'm using the svg function. So wait, no, so editor. Yeah, I guess it doesn't do anything. I don't know. Okay, how about this? I'll do duplicate active scene. And that way I'll have to pass the point. Yeah, that's all I need to do. So duplicate active scene. Okay. And it's gonna be very similar to open scene dialog. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be similar to new scene dialog, yeah. New scene, and then it just passes in the Active Directory. Yeah, I guess I could do that. So let's try void duplicate active scene. And actually, nope. Actually, I'll say editor scene to be more specific. There we are. Head back to editor app. Framework. There it is. New scene dialogue, huh? Where do I use this? Here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's actually kind of a complete copy of this. Just, I'm just gonna change like one thing. So maybe I should abstract some of these things. Too lazy. So you can call new scene dialog and specify a particular directory that you want it to occur within. Yeah, okay. So let's do duplicate scene. We're gonna do this stuff. All right. And then this. Don't want to call it wrong function. Be weird. Won't be weird. It's editor scene. Okay. And then we're gonna call this, do the exact same thing, but it might say some different things. So to create. Yeah, so we don't want it to have a duplicate name. That would be weird. I should log this. So if the do a kg warn and to create scene failed. No creation directory. Turning from save dialog. And I guess just my mouse is killing me. Okay, and then yeah, I guess I'll do the same here. Oh my god. Yeah, they're both creating themes, so. Attempt to create scene with duplicate name, yeah, so no create scene file, so. Alright, so here we're going to create scene. So actually this remains roughly the same now that I think about it. Editor scene handle, right? thing is, here we need to duplicate existing scene. So what we might need over here is get reference to original editor scene. Because in the other situation we don't need this, we can just clear it out, but in this case we need it. Or well, I think at this point we just have the handle, and then here's where we actually associate the scene. So actually I think we're good. Never mind. Let's go ahead and duplicate it. We're gonna say scene service probably in here. Duplicate. Or did I really not? It's a member function, really. Put anything in. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I guess we can find duplicate. Maybe I didn't call it duplicate, that's why. Let me go to the scenes namespace then. And yeah, let's see. Oh, create scene copy. I guess so. I do agree. There probably is a faster way of doing this. Okay. All right. Well, I found the thing. So it is in the right place. I just had a weird name for it. Okay. So I got to think about how I want to do this. We get the handle from this, right? Let's say scene service, create scene copy. And then we're going to pass in editor scene, right? Which will return a scene. Okay. I'm going to say, I'm going to call it, do we want to do this here? Active scene, get, wait. Yeah, we said that hover entity, we clear it, sure. Then we set the new scene. Do the scenes hold like debug name information or not? If they do, I should probably get rid of that. Not necessary right now. I'm in the wrong place. Alright, scene. Oh, interesting, they don't. Okay, well, that's good. That means I don't have to deal with that then. Alright, so I guess we'll just do editor scene. Okay. Alright. And I'm just wondering, do I do this here? I think I want to do maybe asset service. Safety? Yeah. And then I believe we just need the handle and the scene reference. The handle is going to be editor in handle. And reference is going to be editor scene. There we go. I don't know if the order of this matters. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it doesn't, or maybe it does. I don't know. I'll just put that there. And then close this, and then we need to set the active scene for correct thing. Okay. Duplicate existing scene. And then open new scene in editor. That's not accurate. Open new scene in engine. Alright, okay, sure, whatever. Duplicate existing scene, create scene file. Okay. So I think that's fine. I think it's fine, yeah. So let me go ahead and try that. Alright, so yeah, I want a unique scene for the online multiplayer. I want a unique scene for the local multiplayer, and then a unique scene for each level, right? And then maybe I'll find some organization to be done with that. Yeah, and then once all this organization is done, making the level should be a lot easier. Still don't know how I'm going to deal with the whole raycasts being inaccurate. I might have to do a little bit of like back of the notebook calculations. This doesn't have to be perfect either. It just needs to be like within a certain margin of error. Again, it's Pong. I don't really care. Just wanted to be fun. Let's see. All right. Let's see this duplicate. What? What? They're not inserted or something? Oh, because there's right. Duplicate thing. Interesting how that doesn't throw an error. I need to be more careful about how I deal with maps and whatnot. Okay. Okay, so which one do I actually want to duplicate? I think this one, yeah. Duplicate scene, and I'm going to call this local multiplayer. Okay, attempt to save asset of type scene that does not exist in asset registry. Attempt to save asset of type scene that does not exist in the asset registry. Let's serialize scene. Okay, can I just serialize project Pong, serialize scene at here? Sure. Okay, let me just check. Okay, so here we go. Let's move this into here. Oh, I love that. All right, so it's here. It's here. Okay. Let's see. Let me check how this looks. So we got player 1. Y. Main gameplay. Let's open this. Well, player 1 still has it on create. Interesting. Yeah, no. delete, please. Thank you. Vol on create is okay, this one might actually be more or less necessary. Let me go check though. Nope. I believe. I'll be right back. Oh, Ethan. I didn't hear a chat notification. That was weird. No, I'm done with bugs. I don't know how long we messaged that, by the way. Sorry. No, I'm actually working on, well, kind of on the levels. Kind of adjacent, I guess. Right now, I'm cleaning up my scripts. So yeah, actually working on Pong. This isn't that crazy. Been working on whatever random stuff for a while. Real quick, I'm gonna get some water though. Hard to speak. Ooh, all right. I am back. I am back. All right. So, just doing some general cleaning, I guess. Right now, the scripts. So, for one, these on creates are not necessary. So I'm just getting rid of these. Remove that. I'll delete that in a second. The actual script itself. All I do is just check if I have certain components, which, I mean, is necessary in some cases, but here it's fine. I don't care. It doesn't do anything actually useful to the game. So what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the other thing is I'm just making more scenes, I guess. So I can have different functionality per gameplay mode, right? So instead of having main gameplay, which was originally when there was only one mode, it made sense, but now that I have multiple modes, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna make a local multiplayer, a main gameplay, and then an online multiplayer. And then per scene will have different like on physics collision, on whatever, you know. Because right now I have these like really weird like switch statements and like if checks. Well, not switch statements, just if checks. That like check which scene you're currently in, and then it will have certain logic per that. Like that. Weird. So let's see. I made this one. Am I in the main gameplay? I am. I think I got rid of all of the on creates here. So let me go over to this new scene I made. Open scene. And I believe these have some on creates somewhere. Yeah, this one. Go ahead and delete that. All right. I think ball. Go ahead and remove that as well. Yeah. Super unnecessary. All right, and then the other thing was I want to actually get rid of that in its entirety. And then since I did all that work prior to make sure that everything deletes properly, it actually kind of tells me where those assets were or where any references to that asset were in the rest of the engine. So it's kind of nice. So ball, I think is where it was at. Okay, so I'm getting rid of the script, right? Yeah, see, and it tells, oh, there was a reference in the local multiplayer and there was a reference in level 1 scene. So let's head over there and get rid of that as well. So here, yeah, we don't need this anymore. Player 2 on create, yep, unnecessary. Player 1 on create, super necessary. Let's go ahead and save this. And what was the other one? I forgot. I think local multiplayer has them, or was it not main menu? Let me open this one and see. Oh yeah, for some reason they're still in here. So let's go ahead and delete this. And camera has a like a on update for some reason. It was weird. And ball. There we go. Yeah, get rid of this. All right, let's go ahead and save. All right, let me open up one of these other ones real quick. Let me make sure things are saving properly. On updates. Yeah, okay, looks right. I was like, for some reason I felt like there was a bug there. No, I guess not. But there is an on update here for some reason that's not necessary. So let's save that. And actually go through the rest of these and get rid of that as well. Not the ball. The camera. Oh, that's good here. Open scene. Camera. Oh, we're good. Alright. So let's go back to the main gameplay. Okay. Gameplay. Alright, so let me go ahead and make another scene as well. I just added a duplicate scene thing, so it's cool. This one's gonna be called Online Multiplayer. Alright. So I don't know why this warning keeps getting thrown. Attempt to save asset of type scene that does not exist in the asset registry. Who's calling that? It still works though, so I don't see the issue, but okay, should probably deal with that. Okay, I'll move this over here to the scenes. There we go. I believe it's fine. Alright, this one's gonna be online multiplayer, so, and then I'm gonna have a few more levels as well, but I'm not gonna worry about adding those right now. Alright, let me go ahead and rebuild, make sure everything's good. Make sure I didn't break anything. I think I did. Yeah. Also, maybe closing active script module doesn't need to be a warn. Let me just find that really quick. Closing active script module. Oh, definitely not. Well, are you talking about for the editor or for the game? Why can't I hear you, by the way? What is going on? Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's fairly final. I mean, I do have some plans for making it. So one thing is I want to make it where you can choose your own colors, right? And it's kind of already done actually. The only thing I need to change is just maybe adding like a config file, and then you can just edit the colors and then it'll just work, right? The other thing is I want to make it resizable, so that's gonna be like a whole thing, because right now it's not resizable. That's kind of annoying. Yeah. So I mean, I haven't really gotten into like all the usability features yet. But yeah, but yeah, as far as the editor UI, like I've spent so much time working on this. It is. I'm happy with it. Like I'm happy the way it came out. So I'm gonna keep it the way it is. Of course, I'll add things, but yeah. Trying to think of what was the other thing I was doing. Oh yeah. Okay, so oh yeah, I was gonna check. So it's in the log. Closing active script module. So I want to find closing. Oh, wait, what am I doing? It literally says right here 507. Script service 507. Script service. Yeah, here we go. All right, so this can kind of be demoted to an info. There we go. All right, let's keep on keeping on. Let's make sure everything still works. Everything looks normal. See if I can break the AI this time. I mean, I can beat it, not breaking it though. Oh, dang it! I just hit that. Oh well, you might be able to guess from the debug lines, right? So when I hit, that's kind of the trajectory, right? Right now, the algorithm for calculating the trajectories is kind of inaccurate. So you can see like it was looking for this location, but it actually hit here, right? And that's not a feature. That's just the algorithm sucks. So yeah, actually the first thing I need to do when I actually start like properly making the levels is fix the algorithm. Yeah, because the raycasts are a bit inaccurate. So yeah, the trick is to just make it hit bounce too many times, and it can't hang. But also you might notice that I can speed up using control. The enemy AI can't. So you can just like straight up outspeed it. So that's another way you can like outsmart it, you know. Yeah. When you're just playing it, you don't know, but like, I mean, you can kind of see the debug lines, so you can kind of be like, oh, that's what's happening. So again, not a feature. It's kind of broken. So, I kind of redid my to-do list a bit. Right now, I'm organizing the scripts in Pong, so you know, in the actual Pong. Right, so it makes sense and whatnot, and I can make the levels pretty easy. And then add level 2 and add level 3. I'm just gonna make the actual levels themselves, and then yeah, fix the raycast issues. So I can kind of show you like I kind of know how to fix it, but it's so I can step. All right, let me go ahead and play it. So if I play or whatever, right? Let me see if I can pause it somewhere. Okay, now I suck. Jeez. Here. Okay. And let me put this in full screen. Or I guess it doesn't want to update. Whatever. So if I step, right? Okay, you can kind of see on this first bounce, the raycast is saying here because there's no actual what is the word? There's no like size to the raycast. The raycast just hits and then it bounces. But here, right, the ball actually hits prior, right? So it's already off. And the more bounces you do, the more off it gets, right? But what I need to do is I need to account for the size of the ball when I do these rate casts, and then adjust accordingly, and then make a different trajectory based on the size of the ball. One thing I could do instead of just doing rate casts is, and let me go ahead and just stop it. But yeah, one thing I could do instead is actually simulate the physics, but I don't really want. That's like, it's kind of overkill. Like, I could do it, but I don't want to. It's a bit over the top. I have to like build out another physics world and then do the calculations, like kind of like back-end calculations. That gets kind of messy. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna try and guesstimate it like to like a certain margin of error, right? And once I'm like satisfied with it, then I'll be like, okay, cool. But I already kind of said it was done before, because like functionally it works. Like, there's nothing actually wrong with it, like engine wise or anything. It all works. It's just making like the calculations to make sure the rate cast is working. That's more of like a designer thing. So I need to get the levels in and then fix that issue within a certain like margin that I'm happy with. Yeah, exactly. It's just Pong. Like, who cares? Like, again, like it's just, I want to make sure that it's accurate first, so that I know that, like, or like, how do I say, like, it's as good as I want to first, right? And then I can make the Pong, how do I say, like the AI worse. I can make it worse myself, not because I suck at programming. You get what I mean? Like, I want to actually have control over like its behavior, and then like make it worse intentionally, right? Instead of just, oh yeah, it just sucks because the algorithm sucks. So yeah, but yeah, once I get it working perfectly, then I'll start making it worse per level, and then that'll be more like fine-tuned control over it, and I can kind of give the different like AI like different behaviors, make them move around differently, make them like lag in certain ways, and then like decide not to, or maybe like get mad if you, I don't know. There's a lot of ways I can go about that, I suppose. But yeah, again, all that's kind of design stuff, so. Stretching real quick. All right, so back to whatever I was doing. I think so. Now I have an open multiplayer, or online multiplayer, a local multiplayer, and this main gameplay I'm going to go ahead and delete in a second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. This is gonna cause a lot of problems, but that's fine. Okay. So I believe it'll still build, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of problematic, because I would prefer this to be a compiler error rather than a runtime error. But I believe the location where I manage this thing is in common. So let me go here. Let me go to open level 1, which I think loads in, or is it? Yeah, here. Oh, level 1 seems fine, I guess. Okay. Start online game. Yeah, load input map depending on which multiplayer slot you're at, and then yada 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 yada. Where is the part where I set the? I really should add a shift, a control find to this text editor. That'd be nice. Kinda necessary, to be honest. I don't see it here. What is going on? Okay, so I'm assuming this is start online game, so I think it assumes that you're already in the correct location. So open main menu. Is there the open Pong gameplay? Okay, here we go, main gameplay. So we don't want to do this. We want to do open. Oh, well, actually. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll just do local multiplayer for now. Local multiplayer. KG scenes. There we go. Yeah, this little toast thing is like already like super helpful, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, this one has an issue too. Approve join session. Okay, so this one. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this one actually online multiplayer. Multiplayer. There we go. Okay, and then open Pong gameplay, which I should probably rename, which is make another script, I guess. Yeah, this one opens local multiplayer. Okay, so that's already accurate. I don't think there's anything else. Approve join session, leave online gameplay. I think this goes back to main menu. On connection terminated. So why couldn't you use online in the other one? So these are kind of misnamed right now. Yeah, it's kind of like a big mess, I'm not gonna lie. Let me think. I believe in the runtime UI. It kind of explains it. User interface, or maybe main menu. That's the one that explains it. And again, I apologize for the tiny font. We'll get a resizer at some point. Local multiplayer. So we have all these like text objects, right? Local multiplayer title. I should probably put like a little thing that. But the next thing I'm going to do actually is refactor the runtime UI. It's going to get its own entire panel, and then I'll add a lot more features to it. But okay, so but this local multiplayer is basically this button, right? So there's an on press for this right here, and it opens open Pong gameplay. So when you click this, it runs this function, right? If you go to online, right, this one, well, it calls request join session because I can't directly call on open it because I have to ensure that the network connection is right first, right? So yeah. And then I believe I have one for the single player. Yeah, and this one does open level 1, right? So they call different things and they, yeah, you got it. So let me put this out. So that's pretty much what's happening here. And now that I think about it, maybe these scripts should not be here. I can't. Did I fix moving scripts around? I think I did. Yeah. So if anything, actually, these scripts probably shouldn't exist here. They probably should exist inside a folder along with these particular scenes. So I should probably have like a folder called main menu, and inside of here I'll have the scripts that are associated with going to different what is it called? Scenes, right? So I'll probably do that. That makes more sense. I'm trying to think. So what else? Okay, well, let me make sure this runs. So let me go ahead and open rebuild. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but yes, it's a mess right now. So I need to clean this up, get everything doing the right stuff, calling the right things, and the reason I went through that whole like tangent of like fixing the scripts and making sure I can call scripts from scripts and create scripts easily was specifically so I can do this, and it's not like a nightmare. All right, so it looks like it was fine. So let's try this. Okay, make sure I can go back. Yeah, cool. Make sure everything's not broken. Oh, yep. It is broken. Why is it broken? because I believe I'm checking which scene it is or something. What? Set display window. Yeah, and the other thing too is I got to make sure that these don't throw a search like this. This is ridiculous. So another usability thing is that I think I need to make a good check through all of these functions that I call or whatever, and make sure that if there is an error, it doesn't immediately just break the engine. it gives more of like a softer, like, hey, there's a problem, maybe we should just exit the program. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's like I think I told you, but I have a bigger game in my head, so just baby steps, right? Baby steps. Eventually I'll get there. But yeah, I think if I tried to make that game in my head right now, I'd go crazy. Yeah, you know. So, yeah. But yeah, not too excited about Pong, so I am excited to be done with this soon. Change current state. So what is wrong with this? I don't understand. Get component. Has component. What is the component? Bruh. AI state component? What, did it not load or something? Entity does not have the components. Yeah, and I don't think people usually make Pong multiplayer. So I mean, to be honest, like, I could have been done a long time ago if I didn't have multiplayer. But the game that I have in my head are all multiplayer, so I think it's important that I get this done early. What is wrong? Entities does not have components. You know, maybe this is why we check if entities have components on create, huh? The function I just deleted. Okay, now, well, whatever. I'll figure this out and say. Okay, now, but this is something weird. Let me see. That display window, online lobby. What's going on here? Okay, so I'm assuming it's either. Wait, what are we calling? Change state? Oh, it's here. Okay, so AI change state. Of course, this is not super readable because this is the actual C++. But I could check this handle and see which one. But I'm assuming, or we only really have. Yeah, we only really have one AI state. But that brings up a good point, though. Get component. If I do this and I get component, right? I should probably add a system or something that, I don't know if I want to throw an event. If I want to throw an event, or do I just want to return a Boolean? Thing is, like, a lot of these. I might throw an event, actually. Yeah, because I return different things with these function calls. I'm thinking maybe if I get into a quote-unquote error state with these types of a because this type of function call, right? It's only really ever called from my scripts, right? So this would be a quote-unquote script function. So I would say if I do end up in an error state where, like, I think that, like, a designer would believably do, which is like try to run an AI state when none exists, instead of crashing the program, I should probably throw an event saying, like, hey, close the application, then it'll just go ahead and close the app, but it won't close the editor. It'll just close the, it'll just say, okay, no, we entered error state, here's the error state, we're exiting out. I can throw an event, and then we'll handle it, and then we'll just close out. So I'll probably do that. Not now, though. Kind of lazy. But later. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I should make a note about that, actually. So the next run through I make, where all these bugs come from? Oh, these are fixed bugs, okay. Handle script to engine function calls more gracefully. And inside of here, this actual thing shouldn't be too bad. Like if I spend some time and just work on this in a vacuum, yeah, it's not gonna be that bad. But it's not really an issue for me because I'm the one making the engine, so. But if someone was not making the engine, which is everyone else, yeah, hitting an assert like that is kind of annoying. So what was the note I was gonna have for this? I had a note. I had an idea. Oh yeah, maybe throw an event to close the app in the editor. So I'll say Pong, but keep the editor alive. And I think I already have a close app event. I just need to use it, I guess. All right, back to what I was doing. So yeah, entity does not have a component. I guess I gotta figure out why. Maybe I'm opening the wrong. Yeah, you know what? I might be opening the wrong level somewhere, maybe? Start game, huh? Player 1, player 2. Says if. Oh. Right. That's the problem. Yeah, because I'm making choices based on the scene, which is weird. Let me not do that next time. I'm probably going to add like a variable in the game state that says like, okay, what are you doing right now? I'll just compare against that. This explains everything. No, I don't care. Just close it, please. Oh, Visual Studio. Okay, there we go. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. By the way, this is the actual C++ file that gets generated for my scripts. So basically, I don't know if this is the best way. I'll probably separate out different scripts into like different source files, but right now, all of my scripts just go into one source file every time they're built. So you can kind of see I have a bunch of helper functions and all definitions for all of the other usage functions, or functions that I use, I guess. And then after this, I start defining, if I can find it. Yeah, here. So actually, here are the like user-defined scripts. So these are just defined directly after, and they're all just in one big source file. And then this gets compiled. This whole thing gets compiled into a DLL, and the DLL gets linked to the engine. So, and of course, the script compiler turns scripts into this. I hear a cat. Let's see. Okay. What's going on? We'll get some food in a bit. Okay, I might end at like 5 p.m. my time, so probably like in half an hour or so. But next time I start up with this, maybe over the weekend, I might do like an offline stream and just post it directly to YouTube. Again, I don't know if you call that a stream or not. What's going on? Bruh. Project panel. Wait, no, don't tell me. What? Isn't something get deleted? Our static resources aren't working. That's... Did I try to copy something? Just looking at my file system right now. Projects, Pong. Oh, the assets are there. Okay, what's wrong? Look at this in an ordered map that didn't get loaded in properly. Maybe I'm opening the wrong section? Start scene, huh? Oh, wait, no, I understand the problem. Well, that's not good. Oh yeah, that's a problem. I should fix that, huh? Well. Yeah, I should fix that right now. All right. Okay. So two things. Let me write this out really quick. First thing is make sure to update the project panel when deleting a scene. The other thing is I don't know, fix, or maybe make default behavior. Make default behavior. Or, I don't know. If scene, if starting scene is null, open an existing scene. And if not, if that fails, then just create a new scene. The other thing is I need to fix my fix Pong. That was pretty easy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the Pong directory. Let's go here. Yeah, I forgot to make it change the scene handle, so let me make it null for now. And let me make it handle this state, right? Okay, and I think in the null state, I'm just gonna open a random scene. I don't know. I guess there's different ways you can do this, but I'm just gonna open a random scene. So let's see. Initialize static resources. So first thing, check if an active scene handle is available. So let's see. Yeah, let's just grab this. So we'll say if is equal to assets empty handle. So if it's null, then we're going to go ahead and set the start scene to a random, or I don't know. Yeah, I guess random doesn't really matter. A random available scene. Right. And then if no scenes are available, create a new scene. Right. Otherwise, just go ahead and I'm trying to think if there's like an invalid Well, okay, how about this? If is equal to empty handle, or I can check. So assets. Well, okay, hold on. Let's go assets. Asset handle. Start scene handle. Fit it to this. So I'm just making these function calls. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's just kind of annoying to look at. Okay, so start scene handle is equal to it. Start scene handle. Okay. Or start scene handle. And I need to check something. So assets, service. Let's see. Contain. Or does I just want to query if it is available. I don't know if I have a function for that. Oh yeah, has. There it is. Yeah, has seen. They just provide handle. And I'll say not. So if the start scene handle is empty, or the scene handle is invalid, then valid. So set the start scene to a random available scene. So we'll say if assets. Okay, and yeah, this is just in this case. Otherwise, we just provide this handle and just start, you know. So get active scene. Start scene handle. That's gonna be start scene handle. And of course, it's not available because no, it is okay. Yeah, never mind. So start scene handle. There we go. Select start scene. Okay. So if either of these is in a null state, so assets, asset service. I think I have like a count or amount, or I don't know. I think I have some query pattern like this where I can check the number of objects in a particular registry. Serialize, remove, import, has, get. Yeah, I mean, I can get the registry. Extensions, info. I really don't have a count. Wait, really? Hold on. Import, delete, save, get file extensions, get type name registry, get the cache, clear, deserialize, serialize. I guess not. Sure, why not? Okay. I guess I'll add it real quick. Kind of useful to have. You'll find out where this is. This is really should be a quick thing. Wherever I have my assets, asset manager. There we go. I really don't, huh? Number? That's surprising. I really feel like I use that at some point. But I guess I just grab the registry and just call dot size every time. clear the registry, create asset, import assets. Serialize asset registry, do serialize asset registry, sure. Set asset file location, yep. Get asset registry. Yep. Okay, I guess I really don't. Alright, sure. Well, let's go ahead and add it. So it's going to be an SUV size T. Get registry. Registry. Just bring asset registry. Nice. Use that. Alright, so now I just need to expose that to the service. So I'll go over here, we get a random, what's it called? Get something. Yeah, let's find a similar one. Get type info, get. Okay, whichever one. Sure, whatever. Let's do this one. Okay, so this one returns a size T. Okay, get type name asset registry. Registry size, that's what it is. And then I'll call it anything, and then get size registry, huh? What's wrong? Okay, hold on. What's wrong, dude? Oh my god. Over my wired thing. You okay? Yeah. You want a blanket? I think she took her blanket, but you can use this one. Yeah. Where's this thing? Yeah, I don't know. That actually might be it, because she I think my family feeds her. She's been throwing up, so they've been trying not to overfeed her. So yeah, she might be angry about that. Very kitty. Just checking something really quick. This one. All right. Yep, no, it's all right. Registry size. Okay, so get blank registry size, and then I just get asset registry size. I think that's fine. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, no compile errors. Oh, I need some water. Ooh, that coffee. All right. assets, asset service. Get, what is it called? Main registry size. There it is. So if it's 0, actually we're doing this. This one goes in the else category. So if scene registry is equal to 0, size is equal to 0, create a new scene. Otherwise do that. And then in this other case, yeah, we just don't do anything over here. So there we go. So now I just need to handle these two situations. So this first one, this is the easiest one. We're just going to get assets, asset service. It's scene registry size. This is an STD size, so shouldn't have any issues with negative numbers, I believe. Get registry, and then we'll get a assets asset registry. Or wait, no, it's okay. I do at. This is an unordered map. I'm trying to think of how do I get the first element. Because I know they're iterable, so I could iterate through it, but if I just want the first element, why do a for loop? To get the first element of an unordered map. Is an associated container with no guaranteed order of elements. To access the first element, you can use its begin iterator. Begin. I guess so. And they just dereference it. Or do first and second. Yeah, sure, I guess. Begin. So that might need a reference to this. What does this return? Oh, returns a registry. Okay, I was thinking like it was templated or something, but it's actually not. So assets, asset registry. Yeah, and but the registry is actually just it uses like normal stuff. So reference. I'll do a const reference. I'm actually modifying it. Registry. Scene registry. Okay. Now scene auto iter equal to scene registry dot begin. Now if iter is equal to scene registry dot end. Or actually, I'm just going to assert here because that should not happen. Yeah, that's like a weird runtime error that occurs because we already checked that its size is bigger than 0. So yeah, I don't know. That'd be weird. All right, so we got it. We made sure that it's valid. So now we want to say that start scene handle is equal to iter first. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, so in this case, we want to create a new scene. I'm actually not sure how I want to handle this. Current option. I think wait. Project panel, huh? We're initializing the thing is there really shouldn't be a case where this is null. That's weird. I don't know. All right. If someone manually sets to 0, then what happens in that case? I guess I just... If an active scene handle is valid... Okay, well, I guess I'll just do it as an assert for now, because I'm not actually sure how I want to handle this. It's not the best way to do it, but whatever. And this isn't an assert. I mean, this isn't an else, this is just what we do. And then, yeah, just do kitty assert. So I'll assert that it's not equal to 0. I'll say ensure some scenes are available. Okay. Okay, now the linter is going crazy. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and try that. Okay, well, at least now it checks if it's in a invalid state. So that's good. Before I just kind of assumed like, okay, this is a scene and then crashes, so. Yeah. Yeah, and then I believe I already handled the case where if you delete a scene in the editor, it will always create another scene, just in case. Or if you delete a scene and that's the last scene available in the editor, it'll just create a new dummy scene and it'll load in that scene. So we don't end up in a weird error state. But otherwise, if there are other scenes available, it'll just delete the scene and you're good. So yeah, we got rid of the main gameplay scene. I think that's it for that. Trying to think of what else. Okay, so yeah, it opened up a new scene. So that's cool. I don't want the scene though, but yeah. Let's go over to project settings. All right, let's go ahead and select another scene. Let's go with, I guess, level 1, sure. All right. Let's go ahead and save that. Close it. Open it. There we go. Oh, it's that one now. I can go and delete this. All right. Level 1, local multiplayer, main menu, and online multiplayer. All right, so again, I'm going to go ahead and rebuild this. And let's see if everything works. Okay, it seems like it's failing every time. Is it failing? Wait, let me see. Oh, right. I guess it's fine now. Okay. It seems fine now. Let me open it up again. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright. So, yeah. I think that's good. Online multiplayer, local multiplayer, main menu, and level 1. I don't think there's anything else I want to do right now, or if I just want to stop right now. I think I'm good for now. I think next time I come in, I'll just really focusing on getting this all set up. And get all the scripts a little bit more organized. So yeah, let me go ahead and push the code. I'm kind of hungry. We'll get some Thanksgiving food. Let me go ahead and check out what I changed. Let's see. Fix issue in project panel. And now handle an invalid scene hand starting. What? Okay. Starting scene handle more gracefully in project. Yeah, that. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, can now duplicate the scene. Using the scene editor panel. Using in scene editor. cp editor app.cp/.h, and then somewhere else why I did this. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah. New scene dialogue is just a little refactor. No, we're good. Yep. Asset manager. What else did I do? Oh yeah. Add API in asset manager.h/asset service.h to get the size of an asset registry. Yep. And script service or something in here. Yeah, it's literally nothing. It's fine. Well, not literally nothing. There's something literally everywhere. Let's see. Starts. Let's just say small fixes. Small editor. Editor fixes. Alright. And let me go ahead and run this real quick. I'll go ahead and commit the Pong code. Again, nice, it has the terminal thing. Open the terminal. Okay, get status. Let's see. So we changed this and then we deleted a few things, but everything looks normal. Okay. So get just in case. So yeah, I added a few. Yeah. Yep. Got it. All right. Get commit -m. Starts organizing scripts in preparation for adding levels, single player levels. Push origin. All right. All right, so I think that's it for me today. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to be on stream is probably on Monday, but I may post an offline stream over the weekend. Just depends if I'm working or not. Let's see what else. Make sure I don't forget anything. Update progress board. I think it's fine. All right. I don't know if anyone's still in here. If you are, I hope you have a nice rest of your day or nights. And if you're on YouTube, hope you have a good day or night. I don't know if the video is already posted for you for the next one, but yeah, I think that's about it. So later.